Catnap. After rerouting the counselor's office's backup power to the statue, Ollie gives the player the final battery required to power the gas production zone, and after being placed, red smoke fills the room while Catnap chases the player. The player then enters the safe room and is required to fend off Catnap for 5 minutes constantly as he toys with the player, and upon reaching 5 minutes, a green grab pack hand receiver overcharges and the player utilizes this to eliminate Catnap at the sacrifice of the green hand. While Catnap does not die from the player's actions, he's seen kneeling before the prototype's presence, and just when we thought that the prototype was going to help him, he ends up brutally killing Catnap and taking his body. Now, why does this happen? It's been said by Ollie that Catnap treats the prototype as a god.
In Catnap's eyes, the prototype is a superhero and has saved this place. So Catnap treats him like a god, killing everyone that opposes him.
And we can even see him engaging in some type of prayer with an amalgamation of toys and parts in Playcare caravans, which is likely in devotion to the prototype. Not to mention the fact that the soul inside of Catnap, also known as Theodore Grambel, was an orphan inside of Playcare and was already influenced by the prototype, as he gained notoriety among the staff for his connection to an imaginary friend who seemed to encourage him to sabotage Playtime Co. In the Chapter 3 interactive ARG, Theodore's drawing depicted him in purple, sitting on his bed while a skeletal arm emerged from underneath. This drawing strongly suggested that Theodore's imaginary companion was Experiment 1006, or the prototype. So, if Catnap's devotion to the prototype dates all the way back to before he was even a toy, then why did he end up being killed by the person he devoted his life to? Well, that brings me to my first theory, which honestly makes the most sense, and I'm gonna say that this was because Catnap failed in killing us. Let's think about the ending of the game for a second. Let's say that we didn't end up damaging Catnap and he ended up killing us right then and there. Would it have made sense for the prototype to come down and kill him still? From the prototype's perspective, Catnap was given multiple chances to complete his objective, as in the beginning of the game, instead of just ripping us to shreds, he throws us down into a trash compactor, which we managed to escape from. While we're in Home Sweet Home, Catnap is seen stalking us from the shadows. Now, it's not clear whether or not Catnap popping up was due to the hallucination, but if it wasn't, he failed in killing us there as well. Even if Catnap wasn't there during the hallucination, we're still passed out on the floor in the real world, so he could have easily taken care of us there. But then again, we don't know if we passed out and then had the hallucination, or we were awake the whole time and our perception of reality was just being manipulated. Also, when we, the player, are sent to the counselor's office by Ollie to restore power, Catnap emerges from the gas and knocks us into some type of dream state. So at the end of the game, when the prototype sees that Catnap has failed yet again in killing us, it decides to just change plans and realizes that Catnap is not of use to him anymore. But what if Catnap kneeling to the prototype is an act of acceptance? Which leads me to my second theory. Catnap understands that he has failed and submits to the prototype, putting all of his trust into him and allowing himself to be a part of him, with the prototype's plan being to make himself and Catnap stronger in the endgame. Now, what